Next, we will take this particular image. Let's move our cursor. Let's copy URL. Open that on a new tab. Let's see what that image looks like. All right, so this is how I train people via my creative videos. All right, the one which you're looking at right now. All right, so I had no plans of selecting these kind of images. Let's save this and let's open up tiny png. Tiny png is the next one, which I'm gonna use. Let's upload this image. Alright, so this is the episode which I just did on my digital marketing strategy podcast, which is the best ways for site optimization on WordPress. Alright, so in this episode, I'm talking about a couple of things, out of which the last one I concluded with was optimizing the images. Now in this, I'm talking about the plugins, but other than that, I was just thinking, once I concluded and once I uploaded this particular episode, I was actually thinking of a couple of online tools, because most of the people, they might not be using WordPress all the time. So what if they want to simply optimize and compress their images online absolutely for free? They don't want to be paying anything for any extra tool. So for that, I have listed down a couple of tools, out of which I'm going to talk about 6 different tools which are absolutely for free, which will help you to compress your image within 1 minute. All right, every single tool will hardly take 1 minute, and that's what I'm going to show you right now in this particular thing. But before that, why image optimization is so important, let's just check that out. Google Speed Optimization. All right, this is the tool which Google is giving you absolutely for free, where you can check your page speed. So I'm going to check for one of my websites right now, and let's see how it loads. I have been not doing anything on this particular website, but let's see. This is after a long time I'm doing page speed optimization for Digital Pratik, and as you can see, mobile is poor, desktop is good one, 86 is the score. Now if it is below 85, it will say orange in color, wherein it will give you warning. So it says, great job, this page applies most performance best practices and should deliver a good user experience on desktop. All right, possible optimizations are eliminate blah blah blah, enable compression. Now this is, see, optimize image. Most of the times, guys, people have this, including me, have this in the recommendation section. So if I click on this, it will show me all the images which I should be optimizing. So what I can do over here is I can simply move my cursor and I can just select the entire URL, and I can open up the URL on a different page or a different window, and this is the image which they are asking me to optimize. So what I can do is I'll just save this image onto, let's say, on downloads. I'll save this image, and now I'll go to our compressors. So this is the one which I am using for the first thing, which is compressor.io. We'll take the example with this particular image. All right, select file, simply select the file and it will do the work for you. All right, so it was 12 KB earlier, and now it has reduced 67% and has given us 4.23 KB. Now we can download this file and I can upload on my website where this particular image is. So it will remove this option and it will increase the page speed for my website. Second is this one. So let's see, I'm obviously not going to upload it right now. I'm just going to demonstrate it. So let's take the second image example. Let's open that app and let's see how it looks like, and we'll download that. So all right, so this is the podcast image. So I'll download this image. And now we'll go to the second tool, which is this one, Kraken.io. The links for all the tools will be there in the description box below this video, so don't worry about that. Kraken.io. Now over here, you simply have to upload. Now make sure, guys, Kraken.io, it also offers you a premium plan, pro user. So the free account will only allow you to upload up to 1 MB. You cannot upload more than 1 MB file size over here to compress in the free account. So I'm going to upload this particular image, and let's hope, yeah, it's the smaller version. So 11 KB was the size earlier. and now it has given me 33.59% reduction, right? So we can download the file and then we can upload the same. Next, let's close this. Let's go to page speed optimization. This is the one. So I'll copy this one. Let's open that up and let's see which is the image. Ooh, it's a very small image. Still, it's asking me to optimize. So let's save this image. So Google will recommend you everything. And let's go to the third tool, which is gift of speed. I simply have to choose the adjust compression level over here. I'll choose the file. Let's choose the file. It's actually a PNG file, so it won't work over here because this is JPG. So I'll go back to tools and over here I'll search for PNG compressor. All right, click to select your PNG image. I'll upload the PNG image over here, and now it was 3.1 KB. The new size is 0.4 KB. All right, and we can download this, upload it, and we are done. Next, we will take this particular image. Let's move our cursor. Let's copy URL. Open that on a new tab. Let's see what that image looks like. All right, so this is how I train people via my creative videos. All right, the one which you're looking at right now. All right, so I had no plans of selecting these kind of images. Let's save this and let's open up Tiny PNG. Tiny PNG is the next one, which I'm gonna use. Let's upload this image. So it has compressed up to 67%. All right, download. Can you see this? It hardly takes 30 seconds for these tools to compress your image and you can download that. All right, let's close this. Let's take this particular image now. Let's open that up. Let's see what that image looks like. All right, so it's my particular image. Let's save that image. Let's go to next one, which is Optimizilla or Optimizilla or Optimizilla, whatever you call it. So let's click on upload files. Let's upload this. 4 KB the file size is, and 31% reduction. So the new size is 2.5K. All right. Now let's close this. We don't have any more image, so I'm gonna go to the last tool, which is image recycle, and I'm gonna upload one image from my desktop over here. So let's upload this particular image. Will it allow me to upload that image? I guess it's a high resolution file, so it won't allow me in this free version, I guess. Say it won't. All right, it won't allow me, so I'll have to upload a smaller version, probably let's say this one. Yeah, exactly. So couple of tools which offer pro plan won't allow you to upload all the image size, so you have to check that. So this is optimized, and there you go, image recycle has done the job. So these are the 6 tools to summarize: compressor.io, next is kraken.io, giftofspeed.com, tinypng.com, optimizilla.com, and imagerecycle.com. Now there are plenty of other tools which you can play around, but these are the tools which you can use for absolutely for free. All right. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to see you in the next one. Till then, take care, boys, and as always, guys, stay awesome, God bless, and subscribe. As you can see, this is the podcast which I recently released on iTunes. Digital marketing podcast, practical digital marketing tips, and such kind of things. So I've released 2 episodes as of now, which is gonna be updated every single day. So every single day I'm gonna come up with 3 to 5 to 10 minutes up to a little bit about practical advices on digital marketing, which I personally would be applying on my blog, digitalmarketingforfree.com. So in this video, I'm gonna actually start another podcast, which is actually my own podcast, which I'm upcoming with, which is related to motivational stuff.